What's going on, y'all? It's Jeff Lightsey Jr. and I'm here to talk about Luke Kuechly and his recent retirement from the NFL. So Luke Kuechly is a all-pro linebacker. He's only played 8 seasons in the NFL and has decided to call it quits. He's decided to retire, hang up his cleats, and walk away from football. He's leaving millions of dollars on the table, but he is one of a recent string of young players retiring around age 30, less than 10 years into the game. And we've got Patrick Willis, Calvin Johnson, Doug Baldwin, Andrew Luck. I mean, all of these players, football players are getting smart. They're understanding that this game is so violent that you're not meant to play for an extended amount of time, especially at a position like Luke Kuechly's at middle linebacker. Luke Kuechly suffered 3 concussions, I think, over a 3-year span, and CTE is real, and it's been proven, and it's really shown that these players are really getting smart about, I'm going to leave these millions of dollars on the table to protect my mental health. There was a recent post-game interview by Marshawn Lynch. He talked about protecting your body, protecting your mental, protecting your chicken. You know what I'm saying? And so it looks like that these players are really buying into that. And it's smart because they rather keep their body and be intact and be able to do the things they want to do post-football now than when they're age 40, 50, 60, these football injuries really catching up to them, and a lot of times it's saving their lives. I mean, we've seen guys like Dave Dorson who suffer from CTE that took their own lives. Junior Seau took their own lives. I mean, these guys would shoot themselves, commit suicide, but not shoot their brains, do anything to their head or brain because they wanted it to get studied because they knew something was wrong. And Junior Seau played middle linebacker, the same position that Luke Kuechly played. I mean, a lot of these guys, like I said, are really getting smart into protecting their mind, body, and soul and walking away from football, maybe even a little early, to make sure that they will be able to have a life post-football. Because say Luke Kuechly has a 15-year career, right? Like he retired at age 28 after 8 years. But say he did another 7 years. You know, he would still only be 35. But those injuries, and say he suffers another 2 or maybe 3 concussions over that time period. By the time he is 50 years old, who knows what his brain would be going through. I think the movie Concussion with Will Smith really brought this to a national audience. It kind of showed how the NFL really pushed away CTE for as long as it could. And then people, the average human being was able to see on a movie screen. Obviously, it was a movie, so there was some Hollywood theatrics. But in all seriousness, people were losing their lives. And these players have smartened up and said, hey, you know, I'll turn down those 2, 3, 5, 10 million, whatever dollars, you know, over the next however many years I could play to make sure that by the time I'm 40 or 50 or 60, I'm not wanting to kill myself, commit suicide because of this pain, because of these brain injuries, because I don't know what's going on. And I applaud Luke Kuechly, I applaud Patrick Willis and all these other guys who have walked away from football, maybe even a little early, to save themselves in the long run. Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, like, and let us know. Let's have an engaging conversation about players walking away from football even a little bit too early. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsey. Thanks for watching. Peace.